Good morning, children. Till now, you have studied science, maths, and English. Let us start with our first chapter of social science. Chapter 1. Let's know the history. Let us see some images of our history first. These are our images of our history. It shows how our Indian was in a past. In your curriculum of Standard 6th, we will know about interesting subject of social science. Today we are going to know about our history. Curriculum means Karyakram. That means what was happened in a past. We are going to know about them in detail. Social science gives us information about social world. Social world means Samajik Dunya. Like geography means the study of world surface, physical quality, climate, population, etc. Economic means connected with supply of money, business, industry, etc. Social condition means situation you have in society because of income or your level of education. Example, you are retired, homeless, or you are a student. An institute. Political activities means political activity means government, which decision government has taken, what the government is doing for the development of our country. An organization means a group of people who form a business or a club, etc. Subject other than history introduce us with social life of present times, means other part of social science subject tell us about the present world, while history give us information about past of human society, with the help of which we know our present. Means by knowing the history we can come to know about past, and with that we can know how blessed we are today in a present. Is it possible for us to know about social life of present time without having knowledge of past? No, we cannot. Without knowing what was happened in past, we cannot know about social life of present time. Was man's life when he had not started using fire? Think, when there was no fire, how they used to cook food, how difficult their life was at that time. Now let us see some image of primitive man without using the fire. See the image of a man. The another image of primitive man. As I told you first that there is no fire, so they used to eat raw meat. In the image also is showing to you that they are eating the raw meat. Let us see one more picture of primitive man. You can see one more picture of primitive man. Here it is also showing that he is eating the raw meat directly. Imagine how must have been life of people without agriculture, road, transportation, house, etc. Think, when there was no agriculture, road, transportation and houses, how their life was, where they live if there were no house. People used to live in caves. Let us see the image of the people staying in a cave. Image people living in caves. Now let us see one more picture. See one more image. Again here shown that they used to live in a caves. Means a way of behaving which a particular group or society has for a long time. Either you can say rivas, tradition, the transmission of custom from generation to generation, or either you can say it parampara, belief. a feeling that somebody or something is true. You can say Astha, diet and dress of a people of different generation. Generation means people or a family or a group who were born at the same time means peedhi. Upcoming generation means peedhi. All his history tells us about all this thing. We feel as if we are wandering some other world. When we are going to know about our history, we think that we are traveling in a some different world. You must be thinking, why should we study about human society of past? Yes, you must be thinking, why should we study about our past? History is not only related with of past but also act as rackle with a current system. See, history tells us that what was happened in a past, but even it act like a bold with a current system. Rackle means bold, of being bold, that what was happened in a past which is related with our current system. Who were our ancestors? Where did they live? What did they eat? Means who were our ancestors? Ancestor means purvajo. Where did they live? Means where the people in the past used to live. What did they eat? Means what they used to eat to fill their stomach. History gives us information about many matters. History gives us information about all such matters. If it informs us about changes that have occurred in human life. History tells us about what has been changed from past to present. Tool and resources. Chintan read in a newspaper a 4,000-year-old city has been discovered in Kutch of Gujarat. He was surprised. Chintan read the headlines of a newspaper that was 4,000-year-old a city is been discovered in Kutch, Gujarat. He was surprised. How did they know in the city of which year? How might be they have built this? What was the diet of the people there? Means what they used to eat. What type of clothes they must have been wearing. Which type of clothes they must have been wearing. All these questions has been arrived in Chetan's mind. Tatpatra and Pochpatra. Palm leaves and bridge bark. Over down the images is shown to you of both Tatpatra and Pochpatra. This both images shows you how they used to write and which we recently call manuscript. Now let us see further this both the Tatpatra and Bhojpatra in detail. In ancient time, man used palm leaf and birch bark for writing what we call manuscript. See, beforehand I only told you that Tatpatra and Bhojpatra were used for writing the informations which recently or means which today we call the manuscript. Now let us see the image again of Tatpatra. See the image of Tatpatra. Over here it is also shown that on this palm leaf they have written the information about the kings, their victory, their religion, customs, everything, and it is also shown to you how they used to write on the palm leaves. Let us learn what is Tatpatra. Tatpatra means manuscript written on leaves. Bhojpatra means manuscript written on birch bark, which is found in the Himalayas. Both this Tatpatra and Bhojpatra, both these leaves, birch bark and palm leaf, both are been found in Himalaya, and this both manuscript is also found in Himalaya. Let us see the image of Bhojpatra once again. See the images of Bhojpatra. Here again it shows that something is written on the leaf, means birch bark. About the king victories their battle, their custom, religions, their traditions, everything is written on Bhojpatra. With the help of manuscript written on palm leaves and bark of which we get information about their language and lifestyle. With both these Tatpatra and Bhojpatra, with both we get the information about their language and lifestyle. What the language has been used, what was their lifestyle. By the manuscript of both, we can get the information of our past. Manuscript has been preserved in temple and monastery. Manuscript means a very old book or document that was written by hand. Prachin Granth ya Dastaved have been preserved. Preserve means to keep something safe. Such manuscript, that means both Tatpatra and Bhojpatra, were kept saved in temples, and monastery means a place where monk live. वह स्थान जहाँ ऋषि मुनि रहते हैं उसे मोनास्ट्री कहा जाता है. They have text in Sanskrit, Prakrit and Tamil. With Sanskrit, these two language, Prakrit and Tamil, is also a language. These both on Tatpatra and Bhojpatra, in both these three language were used: Sanskrit, Prakrit and Tamil. Let us see how Sanskrit has been written, Prakrit has been written and Tamil is been written. See the image, it will shows you this is the way we write in Sanskrit language. Let us see Prakrit language. See the image again. It shows how the Prakrit language used to be written in Bhojpatra and Tatpatra. Now let us see Tamil language. This is a Tamil language. In this way, it was been written on both the manuscript, Bhojpatra and Tatpatra. This language is called Tamil language. You can see in image Tamil. It is written in Tamil. Even poems, drama, story and epic were also written on Tatpatra and Bhojpatra. Means this story, drama or epic, these things were also written in Tatpatra and Bhojpatra. They have also been preserved in a form of book. These were been preserved in a book, like a book. They give us knowledge about custom and tradition. As I have told you, custom means rivaj and tradition means parampara. Social belief means astha. Lifestyle of a king means it tells us about how the king used to live. Science, education, medicine, animal, etc. Now let us see how that Bhojpatra and Tatpatra were kept or were preserved in a form of book. Let's see the image of this one. See the image of this. It is in a form of book. This way it is kept or preserved in a temple or museum. Now let us move to our next topic, that is inscription. Articles which are carved on the metal and stone are called stone inscription. Article means something which is written on stone or a metal is called stone inscription. We can know about history from stone inscriptions. That means by this stone inscription we know about the history. That means the lifestyle of a king, history, victory of a king, history about the king, which language they were using, their diet, their dress, everything we can know from this stone inscription also. Let us see one image of this stone inscription first. See the image of stone inscription. Here is shown to you that they have written something on the rock or a stone or a metal. Many times inscription were done on metal also. Many times it was happen the inscription was also written in a metal. King used to converse with the people by carving his order and command on this rock. Even sometime when king wants to communicate with his people or to give the order, they used to carve their commands or order on this rock. Many kings and queens have inscribed information about their kingdom, victory, religion, culture on this stone. Many kings and queens have inscribed means they have written on this metal or a stone about their information, how they used to manage their kingdom, which state or a country they have been won means victory, about their own victory, religion, which religion they used to follow, culture, which culture they used to follow. These all things has been written on stone. Now let us see again one more image of stone inscription. See one more picture of stone inscription. Here again it is shown that on the rock, metal or a stone something is written. That means about the king, management, donation, their administration, their lifestyle. Stone inscription of Ashoka are very famous. Record and inscription written on these are long lasting. At the time of Ashoka's stone inscription, which is in Junagadh, is very famous, and this inscription which are recorded in a long lasting. Let us see the image of Ashoka's time which is placed in Junagadh, the stone inscription of Ashoka's time. The image of Ashoka's time stone inscription which is in Junagadh. Our last topic of today is copper plate, Tamra Patra. Let us see the image of copper plate first. This is the image of copper plate, means Tamra Patra. The text which is engraved on copper sheet is called Tat Patra. Before I explain you this, remember one thing, that copper plate is called Tamra Patra and copper sheet is called Tat Patra. They both are different. Copper plate means Tamra Patra and copper sheet means Tat Patra. Now let us continue with this. The text which is engraved on copper sheet is called Tat Patra. When the information about the king or a queen victory, whatever happened in the past, is engraved in a copper sheet is called Tat Patra. Many kings have engraved information about their administration and donation on Tat Patra. Many kings have engraved means they have written about their administration, how their management was, how they used to rule in their kingdom, what they have donated. Everything has been written on this Tat Patra. Such Tat Patra have been found in Gujarat in large number. All this Tat Patra has been found in Gujarat in large number. They give us information about name, religion, administration and donation. This Tat Patra give us information about the name of a king, their religion, their administration means how the management was there at his time. The donation means what they have donated to their people. All such information we can get to know from this Tat Patra. Tamapatra have been preserved in Hemchandra Acharya Library in Patan, North Gujarat. See, who was Hemchandra Acharya? Hemchandra Acharya was an Indian Jain scholar and poet. Shabdahin Shabdanushashan is a grammar book written by Hemchandra Acharya, and he was honored for this grammar book. And because of this, a library in a Patan was made and named as Hemchandra Acharya Library in Patan, North Gujarat, which is situated in North Gujarat. LD Institute of Ideology, Navrangapura, Ahmedabad. The second is where this Tamapatra has been preserved is LD Institute of Ideology, Navrangapura, which is in Ahmedabad. BJ Learning and Research Study, Vidya Bhavan, Ahmedabad. Third one is BJ Learning, Research and Study, Vidya Bhavan. This is also in Ahmedabad. Shri Mahavir Jain Aradhana Kendra, Koba, Gandhinagar. And the next one is Mahavir Jain Aradhana Kendra, Koba, which is in Gandhinagar. Now further we are going to study about coins, lands and deadlines in next part. Now to be continued in a next part.